Welcome everyone to another wonderful workshop. Our presenter today is Lisa Wilder. Lisa is a certified holistic burnout solution coach. She specializes in providing a unique and personalized approach to preventing and recovering from burnout by identifying root causes and addressing them in a comprehensive way. So if you're looking for someone who can help you achieve engagement flow and optimal performance, then you should connect with Lisa. She will be happy to discuss with you how she could help you achieve your personal goals. And now to today's session. Over to you, Lisa.
Thank you so very much. Thank everyone for coming today. And as Jeannie mentioned, I specialize in anything that has to do with stress, anxiety, anything that has to do with procrastination, moving forward, achieving your goals, just being the best version of yourself. And I do it all with holistic tools that I use. I have an extensive toolbox that I'm going to share some of the tools with the group today. And I like to just start off with a connection of just our breath. So I know, many of us have to-do lists, and our to-do list, it continues to grow no matter how we work it. We're just giving ourselves permission in this moment to just let the list go. You can set it to the side in your mind. And if you like to just slowly close your eyes, or you can keep your eyes open, it's up to you. We're just going to slow things down. This is an interactive session. It's not a lecture. I will be asking you guys questions in regards to how are you feeling. And that's just so that you can gauge how your body is responding, how your what's coming up for you, so that we can bust through it. We can dissolve it. So feel free to share through the chat, or you can take yourself off mic during different times of the session. But in this moment, we're just going to connect and ground and just be one with the breath. So some nice, deep, slow breaths in through the nose. You can exhale through the nose. You're just going to find a slow rhythm. Nice and slow. Notice as you inhale how you're filling up your lungs, your throat, your diaphragm, your lower back. And you want to just take in as much air as you can. Again, nice and slow. And just exhale as much air as you can. Nice and slow. If you'd like to make a sound as you exhale, that's awesome. Because you're allowing everything from the week to just be expelled. We're slowing it down. Giving ourselves permission to be here in this moment. Giving ourselves permission to just connect with our breath. we're going to stay with the breath for another minute or so. And as you're taking those deep breaths, just notice how your body is responding. Notice how your muscles are slowly unwinding, softening, starting at the back of your head. Those tiny little muscles that hold up our head are relaxing. Notice your shoulders. Are you holding your shoulders up towards your ears, or are you allowing them to just hang loosely? And notice those shoulder muscles relaxing. Notice your chest, your rib cage. Allowing each and every muscle to soften. There's nothing to hold on to. Notice your left arm all the way down to your fingertips. Each and every muscle slowly relax. Right arm feeling heavy as those muscles relax. Bring your awareness into your back. And notice each and every muscle as if they begin to just relax and soften. Notice your glutes, your buttocks, your pelvis. And allow those muscles to soften as you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Allow this relaxed feeling to go down both legs, all the way down to your ankle. And notice your muscles feeling heavy. They begin to soften. Bring your awareness into your feet, the top of your feet, the bottom of your feet, your toes. It feels like you're walking on sand. Nice and relaxed. And now just place your hands on your heart and feel the warmth of your heart, of your hands. And feel that deep connection to yourself. That was awesome, you guys. So now you can just open your eyes slowly, kind of wiggle your toes as you come back to this session, ready to just receive. Notice how you're feeling. If you have your pen and paper, you can take a moment to write down how you're feeling now. As opposed to how you were feeling before. And after you notice, take a survey of how you're feeling, I'd like for anyone who'd like to share two things, what they would like to get out of this session, as well as how they're feeling. You can write it in the chat, or you can take yourself off the mic and just say your name and what you would like to get out of the session. Or write it in the chat.
I definitely feel more relaxed after doing the breathing exercises.
Awesome.
And I guess I want more of what you brought us the last webinar. I was so relaxed after that. It was wonderful.
Great. Thank you. Thank you.
So I feel a tinkling sensation, especially in my back, like it's releasing, comfortable.
Okay, great. That's a great thing. Thank you. And what would you like to get out of the session today?
I'm open. I don't have a goal for this session.
Okay.
I
Yes.
just want to absorb it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome. Great. Great. Someone said center and focus. They're centered and focused. Awesome. Does anyone, someone says, okay, awesome. Okay, great. Thanks. Thank you. Does anyone feel any discomfort in their body?
Lisa, I tend to get a blocked shoulder, like bursitis problem, and have to constantly work on it to relieve it. Right shoulder.
Okay. And on a scale from 1 to 10, how would you rate your discomfort today?
Right now, I don't have a discomfort. It's just a recurring problem, especially after I use my arms a lot.
Okay. So I will include some techniques that can be helpful. Thanks so much for sharing. And the more you guys share, the more I can really, cater to your needs during this session. Would anyone else like to share? Okay. Someone said that the deep breathing activated the nerve endings in their hands and feet. Awesome. Awesome. The power of the breath. So this is something that we can do. Number one, it's free. Number two, it's like the first thing that you can do when you feel yourself at that 10 being the highest of discomfort. Focus on the breath. And sometimes I will count, like on the inhale, I'll count as far as I can count. And on the exhale, I blow out as much air until I can't count anymore. And that, what it does is it just brings you back to the moment, and it helps to center you right in that moment. I'd like for us to take a moment to rate our discomfort. So I know that moment of just deep breathing, it brings you into a state of relaxation. Awesome. We're going to add another layer onto it. So if anyone has, let's just take a moment to just notice how we're feeling, because things are going to shift. And as you're tuning into your body, just notice what your body may be saying to you. Notice where you may feel any discomfort in your body or in your mind. You may have mind chatter, or you just may feel, you may not have words to describe how you feel. That's okay too. And I'd like for you to take your pen and paper. Someone says mind chatter. It's very, very common. So, okay. Someone says ankles feel stiff. Okay. So I would like for you to take out your pen and paper and rate your discomfort. 10 being the highest of your discomfort, 0 being the lowest, or 1 being the lowest. And just take a moment to write down the number and the place that you may feel it in your body. And we're going to move into emotional freedom technique. Emotional freedom technique is a powerful tool, and it works with the meridians of the body. Meridians of the body are utilized by acupuncturists and acupressure therapists. It's like I said, it's a very, very powerful tool. You can use it for discomfort, physical pain. You can use it for anxiety, stress, procrastination, weight loss, weight gain, smoking cessation. It gives you energy, and it works because you're tapping on the meridian points that may be blocking you moving forward. It may be blocking because emotions get stuck in our body, stress gets stuck in our body, anxiety gets stuck in our body. So by tapping, we're opening up those channels so that you can get a fresh start. So just take that few moments, and then we're going to begin. Sometimes I use affirmations, especially for a group setting. But the first round, I'm just going to introduce you to the concept. And all we need is our fingers, the tips of our fingers, and we're going to tap right here on what we call the karate chop area. You can use either hand, doesn't matter. Sometimes I go between the two. It doesn't matter. As we begin to tap a different you can use one hand or you can use both. So it just depends upon, how you're able to maneuver it. So take a nice deep breath. Blow it out. And you're going to use your fingertips and you're going to begin to tap. So we're not going to give it any verbiage right now. We're just going to tap. And you see the pace that I'm tapping, and you want to feel it, but you don't want to bruise yourself. And now we're going to move in between the eyes, right in between the eyebrows. The side of the eyes. Right where the temporal bone is. Underneath the eye. Underneath the nose. The chin. The collarbone. Just notice where your collarbone is, and right underneath the collarbone. And maybe a little tender. Usually that's an indicator that that's a blocker, that it's a blocked area if it's tender. Underneath the arm, right underneath the armpit, just right where where the ladies' our bra strap would be located. And the top of the head. And there's lots of different points at the top of the head. So I just kind of move around and take a nice deep breath in through the nose, blow it out. Tune into your body and just notice how you're feeling. If you brought your water with you, this is a great time to sip on your water. And the reason that I suggest it is because it's easy to become dehydrated when we're working on these particular points. So drink lots of water. Notice how you're feeling. Rate your discomfort on a scale from 1 to 10. And when you're ready, you can take yourself off of mute or write down how you were feeling and how you feel now on a scale from 1 to 10. Great. Someone said they went from a 4 to 3. Awesome. Awesome. Someone went from a 7 to 4. Yes. Awesome. Someone went from a 7 to 5. Awesome. Someone went from a 2 to 0.
I went from an 8 to 5.
Awesome. 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 Yes. So you guys see how quickly emotional freedom technique works. So now you have another tool that you can use. And you notice that we didn't even have a verbiage to it. So the verbiage puts when I'm working with clients one-on-one, we go deep into the feelings and we uncover and it's like an onion. You're the layers. We go deeper into the layers, and you'd be surprised at what you find there. Usually, it's things from the past, it's trauma, We all have had some trauma, that's for sure. And this is a great way to just release that as it comes. Many times you'll feel emotions, like you may want to feel like you want to cry. You feel that's a good thing because you're releasing. So you would bring that sense of compassion into those moments. Um, and yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to share that. We're going to go a little bit deeper. I just want us to take a little moment to drink some water, take some nice deep breaths. And then we're going to go a little bit deeper into emotional freedom technique. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, awesome. So a little bit deeper into emotional freedom technique. And one of the key things when you're doing emotional freedom technique is when we're at the karate chop. Say if I was working with anger and I'm feeling it at a 10. When I start to tap, I would say, even though I feel this anger, I'm really upset. I probably wouldn't use that verbiage. I probably would curse because it's a way for me to release. But I would say I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. So you guys write that down because it's an important tip. We're giving ourselves permission to feel all of our emotions. And even though I feel this anger, I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. So you're telling your subconscious mind, it is okay. I'm working out a process. I'm giving myself that sense of compassion as I work through this process. And that's how we get to the other side. The other side of anger could be joy. But if we don't feel it and release it, it's very hard to get to the other side because it's going to keep coming back. It's like it's something that wants our attention. So with this tool, you can gently give your body exactly what it needs based on that moment. And you may feel it move around in your body. At one time, you may feel it in your heart. And after the first round, what we did was one round. You may feel it in a different part of your body. That's very common. And so then you would do another round until it gets down to a 3. It may even disappear, or it may move into like a 5. And whatever may come up in between the round, when before you drink your water or after you drink your water, you really just want to be one with yourself and start to ask those questions. What is that? And many times you'll know exactly what it is, where it started. And again, that's when you bring in that sense of compassion and you begin to tap the rounds. I wish I'd known this years ago. So how's everyone feeling? You ready to get started? Okay. Someone said good. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Great. Great. Okay. So let's do one more round. We're going to start at the karate chop. And I'd like for you, whatever you're feeling, if it's pain, if it's whatever it is, use that. And like I mentioned, I feel anger. Even though I feel this anger, you would say, even though I feel this pain, even though I feel this frustration, even though I feel this anxiety, I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. So I'm going to say that again. Even though I feel this anger, I'm really upset. I'm really frustrated. I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. So now we're going to move in between the eyes. This anger. So the substitute would be this pain, this anxiety, this stress. The side of the eye. This anger. Underneath the eyes. This frustration. Underneath the nose. I'm ready to release the chin. I'm ready to release this frustration. The collarbone. I no longer need this frustration. Underneath the arm. I'm ready to release this frustration. The top of the head. I'm ready to release this frustration. And take a nice deep breath. Tune into your body. And just notice how you're feeling. And write down on a scale from 1 to 10 how you're feeling. Thanks, Sarah. Sarah says this feels amazing. It's a great tool. Yeah, oh, great. Someone says total body goosebumps. Yes. It means things are moving. You're flushing out. Awesome. Awesome. At some point, you may feel like you want to move your body, like shake your body. That's another great way to release things from your body. So if you're able to stand up, or if you're sitting, you just shake your body from everywhere. Feet, hands. You're bringing in prana, chi, you're releasing things from your body. So if you can, just take that moment, shake it out. It's like you're recentering, reprogramming your central nervous system when you do that. Breaking up the fascia and the muscles. Someone said they tend to hold their breath. Yes, yes. And deep breathing is a practice, which means you tuning into your body throughout the day. Sometimes I put a timer, put like 5 different times of the day that I tune into the body. So when my timer goes off on my phone, yes, it's very common to hold your breath. And that's a state of fight and flight when we're holding our breath. So that's why I mentioned in the beginning how powerful the breath is. It slows everything down. It tells our body that the dog is no longer chasing us, that we're safe in this moment. And as I mentioned, it's a practice, which means you have to be conscious of it, even when you're not conscious of it. So that's why the timer helps me to just like, okay, it's time for me to tune into how I'm feeling, what I need. Do I need some water? Do I need to take a walk? Do I need to take a break from the computer? Do I need to do some stretches? Maybe I need a hot bath. Maybe I need to call a friend, a good friend that's not going to gossip. Just someone, we all need at least one person that we can call who's just like a cheerleader. You know, you're a cheerleader for them and they're a cheerleader for you. And you know that when you get off that call, you feel better as opposed to feeling worse. Someone who can listen, someone who can see you. How's everyone feeling? Okay, someone said great. Awesome. Did you notice that whatever your discomfort was, did it go down? Great, great, great. Someone said good. Yes. Did the numbers go down or they're the same or relax? Someone said relax. Awesome. Yes. You guys want to do another round? Okay. Yes. Okay. 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 So what I'm reading is that we want to do another round and that the numbers are going down. Someone went down to a 2. Does anyone have any pain in their body? Okay, in the legs. Someone has pain in the legs. And how would you rate? And someone has pain in the mid back. So on a scale from 1 to 10, write down how high that rating is, how strong that pain is. Okay, someone went from a 4 to about a 2 and 2.5. Awesome. Okay, still a 5 in the legs. Okay. So I would suggest for anyone who has pain to take a moment and speak to the pain. And I know that may sound silly. Ask it, okay, okay. Speak to the physical pain and ask it, what does it need? So close your eyes. Ask it, what is it trying to tell you? That may sound silly, but ask it anyway. And ask it, what does it need? If any emotions come up, write it down and write down the answers that your pain may be telling you or speaking to you. So I would ask it a deeper question. Okay. Someone said that their pain dispersed through the body. Is it doing it? Does that always happen, or is it doing it because of our session today? During the session. Okay. And when you speak to it, what is it, what is, what's underneath it? Okay. Someone said that they're pushing their stuff down and they need to deal with it. Bravo. That takes courage to even discover that. So within this session, give yourself permission to surrender that. Someone said, let's go, frustration. Mm-hmm. 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 This is good stuff. This is really good. It's important to honor the body. It's important to listen to it because it's always telling us a story. And then what we do, we rub compassion on it. It's like, oh, even though I feel this pain, I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. And if you want to take it even deeper, you can make a commitment to yourself that you're going to honor you. You're going to put yourself first. I know that's like, oh, Lisa, what are you talking about? I have all these responsibilities. I don't have time for me. You gotta have to make time for yourself. That is not selfish. Someone said to be gentle with myself. Absolutely. 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 And how many times do we pat ourselves on the back for the things that we do for ourselves and for others, just for showing up? That's important. Just to say, wow, Lisa, you did that. You overcame that. You went through that. Even though you were afraid, even though you were scared, even though you didn't know how you were going to do it, you did it. That's how we build up our confidence. It's like being our own best cheerleader. And, aligning with spirit, whatever that means to you. For me, it means many things. Just being out in nature, connecting with the Most High, being in gratitude for the moment. And one of my biggest sayings is, it could be worse. That's what I say. It could be worse. And then I often will just kind of laugh things off, because I try not to take myself too seriously, even though I am very serious, but I try to laugh it off. Even laughing at myself, not in a bad way, but just like, look at you. And I just chuckle to myself, and you break up that resistance that we have. So I'm being led to do a little rattling. And if everyone could just kind of close their eyes, drink some water. Let me drink some water. Close your eyes. And the rattle is to break up the stagnation energetically. I'm an energy healer, and I believe that everything is energy, including our pain. So I'm just going to rattle. And take some nice deep breaths. Mm. Just notice how you're feeling. If you still have discomfort, we're going to do a cleansing of our aura. I don't know if anyone's familiar with that, but we're just going to take a few moments to do that. And then we'll do another round of emotional freedom technique. How's everyone feeling? One more time. Okay, someone said good. Okay, someone said they couldn't hear the rattle. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you for letting me know. Good. Someone says good. Awesome. Very chill. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. All right. So cleansing your aura, there's many different ways to do it. I usually do it, it's nice to do it outside because the energy, whatever you cleanse, it just kind of goes into the atmosphere to be reprocessed. If I'm inside, I open up a window so that everything can just kind of go out the window. Um, and many times I'll have a bowl of water with some sea salt, just a little, just a pinch of sea salt. And so whatever I take from my body or my aura, I just throw it into the water. In this case, I want you to just imagine that we're all together in a circle and we're holding hands and we're connecting. And there's a pit of fire in between, in the pit, in between us. There's a pit of fire. And so now we're just gonna, wherever you have your pain, take your hands and imagine that your hands are like a sponge and that they're going to clean your aura or clean that area that has pain. I like to start at the head and work my way all the way down my body. Now, I'm not touching my body above my body. I'm above, or sometimes I may be further out, depending. Sometimes I may be closer. But you're just going to take your hands, and I'm going to start from the back of my head, 2 hands, and I'm just going to imagine that I'm sweeping and collecting around my head. This is great for mind chatter, headaches. Go around your neck, shoulder, all the way down your arm. Sometimes I clap my hands. I'm just going to take a moment. It may seem silly, but we're just going to notice how you feel. Oh, yes. Someone said they're getting the chills doing it. Yes, because this is real. Even though it looks like we're not doing anything, we definitely are. Just go behind your back, see, collecting, throwing it right into that fire. Yes. Don't forget to breathe. Going down the legs. Down the legs to the bottom of the feet. If If you can, lift your legs and work the bottom of your feet one at a time. You're pulling away from the body. And at the end, you can clean your hands. Ah, girl, yes. Someone said their body feels more flexible. Yes, Lord. Oh, oh, it's a beautiful thing. Ah, and you might want to shake your hands. Ah, drink some water. Take some nice deep breaths. Mm. Ah, just notice how you're feeling. Hmm. Would anyone like to share how they're feeling? Light, yes, that's very, very common. Light. Mm. That means you're
My
doing it.
pain was my pain was in my upper legs, like the thigh area. And what I noticed when I was sweeping down, the pain seemed to move down to my knees. And then I cleaned the knees and it moved down even further. So it was like I was pushing it out the bottom of my feet.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for sharing that. Yes. Tingly. Someone else says tingly, relaxed, pulse is slower. Yes. Yes. This is what we call spiritual hygiene. If you can do this every day, or when you feel throughout the day, if you feel a little not grounded, yeah. And we haven't, there's another practice that I use called prana healing, where we would infuse. I may do a little, I know we don't have a lot of time. And I know I seem to be scattered all over the place because I'm just trying to really give value in this session. But prana healing is something that I offer. And we go through a whole cleansing and then we renew. We use energy with vibrational colors to restore different organs of the body. Super powerful, very ancient. Oh, someone said I'm giving a gift. Thank you. That's what I'm here for. Um, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. And the time just goes by so quickly when you're having fun. Oh, and I wanted to save some time for questions. So I'm going to, let's see, it's 12:04. It's 12:04. Um, let's take a moment to just grab some water again, drink some water, notice how you're feeling. If you still have pain in your body, just continue to do that just for a few more moments, um, cleansing your aura, and just see what happens. And throughout the day, if you have chronic pain, sometimes the first session, it could be helpful, but the more you do it, the clearer that area will be over time. And you can always set up a session with me. We can go deep into what the root cause of the problem may be. Yeah, at Pranalink. Oh my goodness. And I'm out here in this fresh air and I'm kind of like just taking it all in. So if I seem a little loopy, it's because I'm out in this prana, freshness. Okay. So does anyone still have pain in their body? And do you have any questions? Okay. Someone said very mild pain, but still a big improvement. Awesome. And we're going to do one more round of EFT. So that may be helpful. Okay, someone said tightness in the back, but more flexible. Awesome. Awesome. So it sometimes in the back could be the stomach. So you want to work the stomach and imagine that you're working the back. That could be a tip. And then you want to go to the back after you work the stomach and the pelvic area. If it's the lower back, the pelvic area, the hips, and the glutes, and the adrenals. Always remember the adrenals, which are located in the lower back, near the kidneys, on top of the kidneys, actually, on both sides of the back. Okay, still have tightness in the upper leg. Okay. And again, work the glutes. Behind the kneecap, in the back of the leg, and the groove that you're not supposed to press, but pull that energy from that area. And from the ankles, work the ankles. I'm just getting an intuitive hit with the legs. All right, so let's do one more round of EFT. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I am so grateful for you being here. Take a nice deep breath. And let's begin with the tapping. Even though I feel this sadness, I don't feel sad. Thank you, Jamie. I appreciate you. I don't feel sad, but I'm just using it as a substitute. Even though I feel this sadness, and you guys can substitute and use whatever word, feeling, emotion that's coming up, I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. In between the eyes, the sadness, the side of the eyes. I don't know why I feel sad. Underneath the eyes. Oh, yes, I do know why I feel sad. Underneath the nose. I feel sad because I haven't achieved my goal. Again, you guys can substitute what you're feeling. The chin. I'm ready to release this sadness. The collarbone. I'm ready to release this sadness. Underneath the arm. I no longer need this sadness. Top of the head. I'm ready to release this sadness. Take a nice deep breath. Blow it out. Make a sound, make a noise. Notice how you're feeling. And how you're feeling. Someone said that their pain dropped to a 3. Awesome. Someone said they feel very relaxed. Awesome. Great. And I also want to encourage you guys to stretch throughout the day. When you put your timer on, that again, that could be the time that you check in with your body, stretch your body, check in with your breathing pattern. Ask yourself what you may need in this moment. But stretching is so important because we're sedentary and the body enjoys movement. And I think we're going to wind to just 2 minutes of closing your eyes, connecting to your breath. Bring in the spirit of gratitude with each breath. Mm-hmm. Someone said that it helps to have a conscious breath when tapping. Yes. I think it always helps to have a conscious breath, no matter what you're doing. If you can control the breath, you can control the mind. That's why meditation is so powerful. If anyone ever wants to learn how to meditate, you can find me on Pranalink. Bring in the spirit of gratitude. Bring in the spirit of laughter, of joy, peace, of love. As we begin to release control, we're surrendering. We're allowing. We're becoming curious like a child. Giving ourselves permission to live our best lives. To learn new habits. And I want to thank you guys again from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to share some of my tools with you. And as I mentioned, I can be found on pranalink.com. I have some sessions there and I'm planning to add more sessions. So if there's something that you need, you can always connect with me there and I can create something for you if it's not listed. I'm going to turn it over to Jeannie. Thank you again, everyone. Enjoy your weekend. Drink lots of water. And namaste.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you
Oh, you're
so
welcome.
much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And thanks to everyone for bringing your energy to this session. And like Lisa says, be sure to check out her shop on pranalink.com, where you can arrange one-on-one sessions with her. We're also excited to announce that we're going to do another facilitated session that Lisa has agreed to lead. And within the next couple of weeks, we will be emailing the video to today's session along with the video from Lisa's last webinar. And also included will be a video created by Marina Mataraga describing why Lisa's emotional freedom technique works based on traditional Chinese medicine. And our goal for this facilitated session is to create a dialogue around these materials, connecting the dots with other modalities, and to answer any other questions regarding the concepts in these videos. So keep an eye out for this announcement. We hope to see you there.
Thank you, guys.
Okay,
yes,
again, thanks everyone.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Have a great rest of your day.
Bye, guys.